Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna story out of California, and I've got to share it because I know not everybody that watches this channel is out of California, but you've got to listen to the stupidity of what is going on right now in the world. And I say stupidity in the most insulting way because it is absolutely crazy what some lawmakers think are a good idea. And as you see lawmakers get more, and this isn't only in California, but there's other places in the world that are doing crazy stuff too. The more that lawmakers get involved with companies and private business, the closer you get to a complete and utter collapse of the system, because the owners of the companies just throw their hands up and say, I can't compete. This is crazy town. I'm leaving. I'm not going to do anything. And when the producers, the people in life, the human beings that add to this world, that employ people and help people by paying them a paycheck and giving them a good, honest day's work for pay, when they leave the equation, then you know we have some serious problems. So I'm going to link this story below. It says California takes a giant step towards making a 4-day work week reality a dream, or dream a reality. Sorry, the dyslexia of the ninja. I don't think anybody asked for this, but okay, let's dive into it. Legislators in California are attempting to fulfill the dreams of countless workers and are taking steps towards enriching a 4-day work week into law. And you know, it's funny because California is really they're spearheading the movement of, let's give you money for nothing, so you just sit around. And the taxpayers are going, huh? Like, what? Wait a minute. We work hard, we pay taxes, so you could pay somebody else to sit on their butt? Like, that's already causing a mass exodus out of California. And if you did leave, smart for you. I don't blame you. But isn't that crazy? It's just absolutely crazy. But let's get crazier, okay? Let's dive into crazy town, okay? Let's throw our crazy hats on. It says a new bill introduced in the state assembly, known as AB 2932, aims to lower the maximum threshold for overtime pay from 40 hours to 32 hours for companies with over 500 employees in the state. Now, first off, just so you know, if this doesn't affect you because you have under 500 employees, that's how they always start. That's how they started with taxation too, income tax. Like, an income tax, it's not for you, it's for the rich people. And everyone's like, oh, sweet. And they're like, yeah, rich people, they make over like $500,000 a year. And then like a couple years later, like, oh yeah, rich people, they make over $300,000 a year. hey, oh yeah, we changed it. Rich people, those guys make over $20,000 a year. And after a while, you're like, oh, I'm rich. And you get to pay taxes. Score for you. But same thing here. Like, hey, don't worry about it. It's just for companies with over 500 employees. It's just those rich companies. We're going to go get them. We're not going to do it to you. Just wait. So, 500 employees or more. Assembly members Christina Garcia, and I'm like the Ron Burgundy of YouTubers. Christina Garcia, and Evan Lowe. Hey, good job, guys. You're complete tools. Score. Co-authored the bill, which has not yet been set for a hearing. Now, the reason why I'm doing this story, guys, too, is because I want these videos shared because it sounds so crazy. We've done a few videos where just stupidity is rearing its ugly head, and all of a sudden, like that stuff in Palm Springs, and everybody uproars about it, and then all of a sudden it gets suppressed. So it's like we want to take stupidity, we want to put it back in the box it came from, reseal it up, and send it back to Amazon. Honestly, this is stupid, okay? So Christina and Evan, score one for you. We've seen over 47 million people voluntarily leave their jobs for better opportunities. I don't even know how to answer these things. We're seeing a labor shortage across the board from small to big businesses. Yeah, I got an idea, so let's do this. Labor shortage, let's go ahead and put the companies out of business. So they want to change. I'm not even going to read this stupid story. I'm going to dive in right now. We want to change the limit. If you work for 40 hours, at 41 hours, the company has to pay you overtime. Now, the company already has to pay lots of things like all these different taxes and fees, one of which being workman's comp. Workman's comp adds a lot of money on top of the salary. So, like, we'll give you an example. My construction company, we were paying around 40 cents on the dollar for workman's comp, right? So if somebody made $30 an hour, we were paying, about 40% more for workman's comp per hour. Look, I don't do the books, so sorry. I'm going general overviews, okay? And it's different for every different type of industry. Like our bookkeeper, we didn't pay that much for workman's comp because they weren't swinging a hammer or, cutting wood and doing all these dangerous things. They were, we were worried about paper cuts or tripping, things like that, right? But the point was is that it's an additional fee, and sometimes it could be really expensive. Now, if that an employee of mine was working overtime, which we paid overtime all the time at the construction company, was now making time and a half. So instead of $30 an hour, let's say they're making 45. Now we're paying workman's comp on top of that, and it was just insane. It was a dollar amount. It was based off the dollars we paid them, and we had to go through audits and all that kind of stuff. Now you're telling companies that, yeah, you got to pay overtime after 41. That's already an additional fee, and you don't really want to pay people overtime because you're trying to do the job in as efficiently as efficiently as possible, right? You guys get what I'm saying? And so you want to try and get them at 40 hours, right? Right at 40 hours, or maybe a couple hours under. And if you need more help over the long term, you hire more people. So now the state's saying, well, now you got to pay people at hour 33. You're going to start paying overtime. Well, this is what the companies are going to do. 32 hours is now going to become the new work week, period, right? And I want people to understand this. This is how insane this is. You're not going to make any more money. As a matter of fact, you're going to lose money. So for all those really stupid, and they're stupid. This is being stupid, these lawmakers. You're being an idiot. And you probably never even worked a real job in your entire life before you got, picked up as an assembly person or whatever. The company's going to go, okay, you're now not working 5 days a week. You're working whatever, 32. That's crazy ninja math right now, coming off the top of my head. You're going to now work that much. That's it for straight pay. And what we're going to do is, because we still have so much work, we're going to go hire more people. So now there's even more people going for the same work, right? On top of that, now, because you're working 32 hours a week, right? And you're making the same hourly wage. Let's say you were making $40 an hour before. You're now still making $40, but you're working 32 hours. Score. You get 3 days a week off or whatever. You need to go get another job. Now, I'm going to ask you this. When you go get that second job, do you think you're going to be able to go to someone and go, hey, can I only work like 1 day a week? Because I want to stay this whole, California dream where I get like a certain amount of days off, or I just want to work 5 days a week, Can I just work 1 day a week with you? They're going to laugh in your face. They're going to say you're not worth getting hired. So thank you, California Assembly people. You are super smart. This is literally the dumbest idea I've heard out of California in the last week. And I have to say week because, trust me, you guys come up with some gems. Guys, uproar about this. Put these videos out. Push them out. Stop the stupidity. These people want to get reelected, right? Okay, we'll put their stupidity out in front of them. Share the videos all over the place you can, all over the internet. And then all of a sudden, whoa, you wouldn't believe what'll happen. They're going to change real quick. Or what's going to happen is their fellow assembly people are going to go, I ain't going to vote for that. I don't want the ninja calling my stupidity out, because it's stupid. Stupid is as stupid does. And California right now, you're crushing it. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much for watching. The Economic Ninja is out.